Earful Tower listeners, today you're about to hear an interview with Julie Cola, who's got a new theatre show. Oh my God, she's Parisian. And she's going to be talking about the Parisian woman, the myths, the reality. And you're going to find out how little I know about Parisian women. It's pretty evident pretty quickly. But that's all right, because we're all here to learn something. Anyway, hang around after the episode for a story from tour guide Corey Frye, a French fry in Paris, who has linked it to the theatre. We're going to be talking about Moliere and how he died. How did he die? I don't know. You'll have to listen to the end. But before we get started, I just want to put out a big old reminder. December 13th, 2017, season finale, Christmas party, and 1 year anniversary of the Earful Tower. I haven't put the link out yet, but if you're interested in getting a ticket, which is going to be entry by donation, aka almost free, send me a message, click on the link, get a ticket, and hopefully I'll see you there. And as for the season finale itself, that is going to be a story that will knock your socks off, and I'm not going to say another word about it. Let's get on with the show.
Earful Tower with Oliver G.
Julie,
Yes.
what do you prefer? I mean, a lot of foreigners would call you Julie.
Julie. People call me Julie, but my friends call me Julie
Yeah, okay.
because they're French.
Yeah, fair enough. And the last name, Cola.
Cola.
Cola, like Coca-Cola.
Yeah. In French, it would be cola, and in English, it would be colas.
Okay.
Colas.
Julie Colas. Doesn't
Yes.
have the same ring to it, does
No.
it? So you are the ultimate Parisienne, maybe.
Yes, I am.
And you've got a show in English, theatre, stand-up, comedy,
Yes.
about
it's
being Parisian.
about being Parisian, yeah.
And there's already another show about being Parisian, but it's about a man that does it, and he's from Bordeaux.
And he's from Bordeaux.
Where
yeah.
are you from?
Paris.
Ah, so you're actually a real Parisian.
Yeah, I'm a real Parisian.
They're hard to come by. All the French people I know are from around...
From Paris.
No, they're not. They live in Paris. I have a theory that Parisian people like to stick in circles together. Honestly.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. Yeah. We always say that you can see someone who is not from Paris.
Why is that?
Well, depends. If you arrived in Paris when you were small enough, you will look Parisian. But if you arrive in Paris to study, means you're above 18,
Yeah, right.
we'll see you're not from Paris.
So you just got a
That's what we
different
say.
look about it. How can I learn to spot? Because I make friends with a French person. We're friends for a while. I say, where were you born in Paris? And they say, I'm from Toulouse. I'm like, another one.
Yeah, but that's different. I mean, he's from Toulouse, but for how long was he in Paris?
I don't know. Once they say Toulouse, I go off and try and find another person.
Yeah.
I'm looking for Parisians.
Yeah, but it's the way we dress.
Is that something you talk about in your show?
Yeah, I do talk about it a lot. Yeah, I do talk about it during the first 10 minutes. Yeah.
It sounds to me that your show is kind of making fun of French people.
No, it's our real Parisian life. It's 24 hours of a real Parisian life, the real way we live in Paris.
So
It goes for 24 hours.
How long does the show? Is it?
It's a little bit more than an hour, but
Right.
it's a condensed 24 hours.
Okay. And like a lot of, obviously but a lot of people around the world, including a lot of people that listen to this show, have a very firm, fixed idea of what a Parisian woman is. Do you think that they're correct about that?
No.
Why are they?
They're not.
What
That's
have they got wrong?
say. I think they got everything wrong.
Oh, wow.
Last week I was talking to a journalist, a British journalist, and they were quite amazed not to see me in a Chanel dress with a Chanel bag. Yeah.
What was this? Where was this British journalist? Were they from Britain or were they living
they
in
were
Paris?
really no. They're 6 of them were from London, and one of them was Scottish, actually.
Oh,
Yeah.
probably the Scottish.
She was a normal one.
Oh, really? So, but you can almost forgive them because I'm looking at one of the adverts for your show in my hand now, and you are wearing a beret.
But you know what? The beret is really trendy right now. No, it's not because of me. It's because of Dior. You will see in the streets.
Yeah, no, I'm au fait with Dior.
Yeah.
They're selling them in all the...
they're selling berets right now.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Dior. But you've also you're holding an Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, I have to. I know.
You've got a scarf and you've got a Breton, what do they call Marinière?
Marinière. Well, the Marinière is very French and it's also very Parisian.
So then maybe some of people's ideas about Parisian people are true. If the beret is in and,
but
everyone
it's in this winter.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
we wouldn't wear berets. American girls, when they come to Paris, they wear berets.
It sounds to me like everyone's got it exactly right about Parisian people. Soon you'll be telling me that people honestly do eat baguettes on the street.
We don't eat baguettes.
No, yes, they do.
No, we don't.
They bite the top off. I've seen it.
No.
Really?
Girls don't eat baguettes.
Okay, well,
We-
tell me when American people or Australians or whatever, when they're thinking about Parisians, what are they getting wrong?
We're not all thin. We
Okay.
don't eat. I've read this book. French women don't get fat.
Sure, yeah.
Well, that's not true.
Not true.
We do get fat.
Even Parisian women?
Yeah. The thing is, they don't eat. That's what I say in my show.
So that's how they maintain the slim.
Yeah, we eat only at Christmas.
All right. And then what, at Christmas you go crazy?
Yeah, we really go crazy. We take on like 4 pounds.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
I've never had a Christmas in Paris because, like a lot of expats,
You go back?
Well, yeah, I go. Well, or I go elsewhere. I'm Australian, so it's a bit too far to go back. But I, tend to leave Paris, and so many other expats too. So I don't even know what a French Christmas is like.
No. We eat a lot. The thing is, you know what? We eat, but we don't eat a lot. We eat.
I think it's the same with Japanese women and men. Small portions.
Yes, we eat small portions.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
And just a lot of them.
Not a lot of them. We drink a lot of wine.
Julie, I had 2 portions of pastries today.
No.
Is that wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong. I had 2 when was that? Yesterday.
So that's wrong as
2
well.
tarte aux fraises.
Tarte aux fraises, is that the one with like 8 strawberries on top?
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's healthy.
Yeah, because only if you eat the strawberries.
Yeah. I had
And
you
you throw
just
the
eat the
rest.
strawberry and chuck the rest out. No, I had a guest on who's deserted in Paris. He takes a picture of dessert with his shoes every day. And so I did a photo shoot of my own this morning, and I had to buy some pastry, obviously. So I had a meringue or meringue or something like that. Tarte au, I don't know.
Oh God, you had
I ate the whole thing. It was all over my face.
You had the lemon tart
Yeah,
in the morning.
yeah, in the morning. Is that wrong?
Disgusting.
Really? And then I had a chaussure aux pommes or chausson aux pommes.
I love that. That's
I had
my
that
favorite.
one for the
I
afternoon.
had one on Sunday.
Yeah,
So
guilty.
when I say Parisian women don't eat, that's not true. I mean, we do.
I'm
eat.
learning so much about Parisian women.
Yeah.
What else can you tell me?
Well, we drink a lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we drink
Wine?
a lot. Everything.
Everything.
No, not that. Yeah,
Not
we
beer.
drink cocktail.
Beer?
No, we don't
Oh.
drink beer. No,
Okay.
no, that's for Australians.
What wine do you drink? Oh, here we go.
No, we have rosé.
Yep.
Yeah, French women love rosé. You know why? Because we can put a lot of ice cubes, and then
Oh.
you think you have a lot to drink.
I see. I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, we drink
you
a
got
lot
all
of-
the tricks.
Yeah, and we drink. I love white wine.
Right.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
white
a
wine in France.
Oh, come
Some
on.
good stuff in Australia.
I
too.
said at the end of my show, if you go, I'll have a glass of French wine.
Ah, right. Okay.
You know what?
I haven't
I
seen
drink-
your show yet.
No, you know what?
You haven't invited me.
No, because I didn't know you.
Oh, I didn't know you either.
Yeah, voilà.
But it's nice to meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I drink real wine during my show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
No, I drink real wine.
When I started this show, I drank real wine in the first episodes, but then I found I wasn't as quick-witted as I wanted to be, so I stopped.
Yeah, you stop. Yeah,
Don't you find that?
But I drink I drink a little bit of wine just before I start because I like it, and then during the show I have this part where I talk about French being a social drinker.
What does that mean?
Yeah, a social drinker is someone who is alcoholic but doesn't want to say it.
Ah.
So we call that an alcoolique mondain. It's
What
a
is it?
social
What is it in
drinker.
French? Alcoolique.
Mondain means, you talk with people and you're like blah, 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 and
Right.
you have champagne.
How do you spell that last word, Monda?
Mondien. Monde, like
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Monde et un à la fin.
Okay,
At
cool.
the end. Yeah.
See, that's what this show's about, learning new things.
Yeah, we say alcoolique mondain. That's
Alcoolique
what we
mondain.
are.
Okay, that's a good one. Now, before we press record, you were saying that you have a lot of tourists come to the show, a lot of Parisian people, but not a lot from the expat community.
No, because they don't know about
No,
it
but
yet.
I reckon a lot of expats listen to this show.
Yeah, so they really have to come.
So you're in their ears right now. What do you have to say to them?
I think they really have to come because they will love the show. I mean, they will learn things, but they will already know a lot of things about us, I guess.
And it's called Oh My God, She's Parisian.
Yeah, because oh my God means, oh my God,
Yeah.
she's Parisian. This is so great. Oh my God, not another Parisian.
Do you think?
That's what people from province think. Oh my God, no.
It can be interpreted any way, really, can't it?
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, that's what I say to people.
Yeah.
Both ways.
What do you
Yeah.
think expat women think about Parisian women?
I don't think they admire Parisian
No?
women. I think that's a big myth. Well, they have to come and see me and they will think, yeah, we like Parisians. No, I mean, come on, this is a myth. Look at me. My hair is not done.
You look like a Parisian woman to me.
I look like...
If I saw you walking across the street from me, I'd say, there's a Parisian woman.
Yeah.
As a guess.
Yeah.
Because you're in Paris.
Because I'm in Paris.
And you're a
My
woman.
hair is messy.
I thought that was the... that was the in thing. No.
No. We don't brush our hair.
You know what? I've read some of these books about how to be a Parisian woman and stuff like that. I've read a few of them. That one that the models wrote.
Oh, yeah. Caroline de Maigret.
Yeah.
God.
What do you think about that?
Come on. Caroline de Maigret, she's working for Chanel.
Right.
She's not like the regular. She's like 1.78 m. She's not a regular woman.
But you don't judge Parisian women by height.
Yeah, but I know someone who knows her very well, and she goes out every night until whatever. She wears big glasses to bring her child to school.
So she's like perpetuating this myth.
Yeah, and she goes like, when you do a dinner in Paris, you remember? She said, when you do a dinner in Paris, what's really cool is to disappear, and then you never come back.
What? When you go to dinner at somebody's house, you disappear?
No!
What?
When you have dinner at your house, it's so cool to disappear, go to a bar, and drink by yourself.
What?
No, that's not cool.
No, that's weird.
That's just weird.
Well, that's weird because I read that book and thought it was like gospel and took it, and I was like, wow, there's so much more to these women walking around me than I ever knew.
Come on.
No, I was wrong?
Yeah, no.
Well, I didn't know that. I read it was printed.
Yeah, but I know, and it was translated in like 40 languages.
Really?
Yeah, because she perpetuates the myth.
Yeah.
That's a myth. I mean... That's not true. I mean, we have children or not yet. We work. People take the metro. People don't wear Louboutin shoes to go to work every day.
I don't. I never do.
Yeah, you never do.
Do you?
No, it's too expensive.
I can't afford them.
Yeah, I mean neither.
Plus, they're a bit eccentric for me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Well, there you go. But does she speak English?
I guess she does.
I'd love to have her on this show. Do you think if she's listening now? If you're listening... I'll learn how to pronounce your name. What is it?
Caroline de Maigret.
Caroline de Maigret. Yeah. If you want to come on the show, you're welcome. But we're not talking about her. We're talking about you.
Yes.
Now, your show is at the Théâtre. What is that? What's it called? Beau. B-O.
B-O. Saint-Martin. It's in Boulevard Saint-Martin. That's where you have all the theaters in Paris. Yeah.
And when can we find it? Is it every Friday and Saturday?
And Saturday. Yeah. It's at 7. And it's working very well. It's going to continue until April. And I guess then it will continue.
That's exciting.
Yeah. It's at 7 until December the 30th, but then it will be at 7:45.
Okay.
Which is so much better for the Parisians.
Why is that?
Because you know how Parisians are working all the time. Oh, they say they work all the time. So they're like, Friday 7, this is way too early for me. Right. I cannot make it, blah, 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 blah.
They're mythical creatures, these Parisians.
Yeah.
But hey, you expats, if you're listening, and you tourists, you can go because the time we don't care.
Yeah, you don't care.
No.
Of course.
When I used to go out drinking with, it makes it sound like I'm a alcoholic. What was it? Mondain. No, but when I sometimes had drinks with a French friend of mine, and for the record, this guy was from Grenoble, so he also wasn't Parisian. There's another one to add to the list. He always texted me the next morning and said, "When I'm out drinking with you expats, you never have dinner. What's all that about?" And it's true, like often when expats, especially Brits or Australians, go out for a few drinks, they just stay out all night and they forget to eat.
That's true. I have friends. Yeah, I have one friend from Australia and one from Scotland. And when we go out for drinks, they don't eat.
Weird. What happens in Paris? We
eat.
Is it like
But we eat like at 10. 10:30, not before.
That's different, isn't it?
That's what I explain in my show. Sometimes I go and ask people. I'm like, I don't want to say it because if I say then, I cannot say. But I asked them at what time they would come to my place, and then I explained the thing. It's like we don't eat before like 10:30 or 11. We drink before that. We drink champagne.
That's
crazy.
I heard in like Berlin and stuff, if they go to nightclubs, they don't even go out until like 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, Berlin. Yeah, but also Spain. And
that's crazy. I'm the midnight man. I go to bed by midnight as a rule every night.
Well, I don't go out clubbing a lot. No. I do sometimes, but not that much anymore.
You know who does? Caroline de Maigret.
No, she can't.
Maigret.
Because she has to stay beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think she goes out. But I think she drinks a lot.
So your show your show is it's one of the, as I understand, it's number 2 thing to do according to the Paris Tourist Board. That's pretty good in terms of going out for a show.
Yeah, because it's Because it's a little bit more than an hour, and it's really funny because I sing, I mime.
You sing too?
I do, yeah.
What do you sing?
I transform songs.
What does
I
that
transform.
mean? You did. It looked like you're doing a Rubik's cube.
Yeah,
with your
yeah, but
hand
that's
there.
the thing. For example, I don't want to say everything, but
Yeah,
at
don't
the
give
end,
away the
I
whole
do
show.
I do some Sinatra thing, but I transform it into a Parisian song in English, and I do a lot of mimes also, where I don't talk.
Sure.
For example, in the metro, there's like a scene in the metro where I don't talk at all because you don't need to talk. You just need to watch what I'm doing.
Right.
And so there's a lot of different things that I do in the show. So it's cool. I mean, to start the evening is really cool. And then you have time to go out, drink, and then eat.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I talk to people at the end. I just go out and ask them where they're
And mingle
from.
with the. Well, how big is the theatre? How many people can sit in there?
It's not that big now. It's 66 seats.
That's cool. That's cozy.
It's cozy, yeah. But it's a lot to start. I mean, that's not small. It's not small. Yeah.
What are the other things on the list to do in Paris? Do you know? Are they all theatre-y kind of things, or are they like tours and that sort of stuff?
Tours?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the site yet. What things to do in?
Tours in
What?
Paris? No, we go to bars.
No, but I mean on the list from Paris tourist information. What else are they recommending?
From shows?
Yeah,
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge.
Lido.
Is that bad? I've never been.
No, I've never been. Don't ask a Parisian. Don't ask anyone from Paris to go to see this thing.
Sorry for asking.
I mean, you can. You're not. This is really a touristic thing.
Have you been to the Lapin Agile?
Oh, come on, no.
No.
This is not Paris. I mean,
What
it
should I be
used to
doing?
be-
I'm
I
trying
mean-
to figure out France. So where should I be going then? Besides your show, obviously.
of course.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course. You should go to. Oh, you should. Well, Le Marais is like my favorite place in Paris. But like, if you want to be like the real bobo now, you have to go to le Marché des Enfants Rouges.
Oh, right. Okay. That's
Market,
the food
That's-
market.
That's
down
the
in
food
third
market,
or
which is in
fourth,
the
yeah.
third near the Square du Temple,
Mm.
and that's a really Parisian thing to do.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And le Musée de la Chasse,
The hunting museum. I've
the
been to
hunting
that.
museum,
yeah.
which is not like, well, if I have some people listening who love animal, I
Yeah.
do love animals,
Sure.
but it's
But they're dead.
they're dead, and it's. I mean, this is I think, the most beautiful museum in Paris.
It's
We go-
intriguing, that's for sure.
It's beautiful. I go
And
there.
it's free
And-
on the first Sunday of every
Yeah,
month.
but a lot of museums are free.
Yeah.
People don't know. First Sunday of every month.
I'll tell you what museum I went to recently. The Sewer Museum.
The what?
Musée des égouts.
Oh, you went to visit that. My
Yeah.
son went.
Yeah. Mm,
No, not
I
interesting.
couldn't. I didn't see any prison
Yeah.
women down there.
You know, have you done the catacomb?
Yeah.
Oh, in the 14th?
Yeah, that
Where
one's
you
pretty
go
cool.
down.
A lot of skulls.
But it's,
I got the idea after about 3 minutes. I was
But,
like,
you know,
okay.
but you
yeah.
know what? You know why they're.
Yeah, I heard
You-
the story. There's a story to it. Yeah.
No, well, that's a real story. When,
Yeah.
when they built all the
No,
buildings
I
in
know.
Paris,
Yeah.
there was not enough room for everyone,
Yeah,
so they had to.
it's
yeah.
pretty cool. But the Parisians aren't down there. That's tourists.
No, I did.
All right.
I went once. Yeah. Interesting.
Julie, it's time for the quick fire round. Every
Well-
episode I do 5 questions at the end.
Oh.
You just got to answer them as quickly as you can. You ready?
Yeah.
And I've sort of been doing it over the past 2 minutes, so you should be warm. Yep. When I'm in a restaurant, I want a red wine. Which should I be asking for?
You should be asking for Bourgogne.
Bourgogne. Why?
Of course.
I don't
Because
know.
it's the
I've never
best.
even tasted that one before.
No.
I always
It's-
say ask for Bordeaux because it's the only one I can pronounce.
Oh my God! No.
Why? What's wrong with
You're
that?
all asking for Bordeaux.
It's the only one I can say.
This is very American. Bourgogne is so much lighter, and
It
you
sounds
have so
like you
much
can't even say it.
Bourgogne.
Bourgogne.
Bourgogne wines.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah.
They're
Is it good?
Very. Yes, it's very expensive. Much more than
Oh,
Bordeaux.
what? Okay. What's a cheaper one?
Cheaper would be maybe Côte du Rhône.
Okay.
A good Côte du Rhône, but you have really good Côte du Rhône.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
A question I like to ask people. If you had to spend a whole day in one arrondissement of Paris, you
Yeah.
can't leave those borders, which would it be?
It would be Le Marais.
That's not an arrondissement. That's
It's
2.
the fourth.
Isn't that the 3rd and the 4th?
No, but I would stay in the fourth then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite thing to see in the 4th?
Place des Vosges.
Place de Vosges, the big
yeah.
square with the...
Yeah. Place, which is a Place Royale actually.
What does that mean?
Royal place. It's you have I think you have 5 royal places in Paris which have been built by different kings.
Okay, cool. I heard the other day, I'm not sure if this is true, but the oldest graffiti in Paris or France is in the Place de Vosges. Have you heard that?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. There's someone 400 years ago sketched their name into a piece of stone or something there. I'll check it out. I'll put it on the website.
Yeah.
But quick fire round. Where's the best place to get a dessert?
Oh God. A dessert.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be La Durée because La Durée is not good and it's really expensive.
Yeah. That's okay. Ask which is the one to get it.
Oh, there's a guy in the Midnight you're asking, and Rue de Turenne who is very famous. I need to get his name.
That's also in the
It's in the fourth, but
yeah.
it's very, very, very famous.
Okay.
But I don't remember his
You
name.
can text it to me later.
Yeah,
I'll put it on
and
the
he's
site.
got the best, my favorite pastry is the millefeuille.
Millefeuille. Also
Thousands.
very hard to pronounce.
Yeah, millefeuille.
Millefeuille.
1,000 pages.
Yeah, 1,000 leaves or pages.
Oh, leaves,
yeah,
you're right. Yeah.
But it's not really 1,000, is it? Myth busted.
But it's,
Yeah.
it's puffy. How do you call it?
Puff pastry.
Puff pastry, yeah.
How many? That's 4 questions. So last one is, you're in the theatre. Which is the most beautiful theatre in Paris?
Le théâtre de l'Odéon.
What did you say first? Say it again.
Le théâtre de l'Odéon.
Ah, the théâtre. Yeah.
I love the théâtre de l'Odéon.
Is that the one that has...
It's the one
Near
which
the
is in
Jardin de
the
Luxembourg?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the one. Yeah. And they have a great programmation. They have great programs. I
Right.
mean, yeah.
Is it nice inside?
It's beautiful inside.
I thought you would have said the Opera Garnier.
But that's not a really.
Isn't it? I don't know.
It's an op- It's
the only one. It's the only one I know besides.
But it's
the
an
theatre.
opera. It's an opera place.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, it would be Théâtre de l'Odéon. It's beautiful.
Okay, I'll check that one out. Thanks for the tip. But you did really well in the quickfire round. So
Because I know Paris well.
yeah, it seems like it. You are a Parisian. Oh my god.
I'm a Parisian. Oh my god.
But I think our time's run out. That went very quickly. But thanks for being on the show. And once again, let me just read this out. You're going to be every Friday, every Saturday at the Théâtre Beau. In English, the Beau Theatre.
Beau Saint-Martin.
Saint-Martin. Oh, it's the whole thing. What?
It's Théâtre Beau Saint-Martin.
Yeah, I was about to say it. Beau Saint-Martin, or in English, the Saint Martin Beau Theatre.
Yeah.
But don't Google that or you never find it. And it's called Oh My God, She's Parisian. You're looking for Julie Collard. Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
And that was Julie. And I think we have time for one more guest. Maybe that's someone at the door. Who is that? Who is that? Oh,
Ollie.
Corey.
Hey, buddy.
I forgot about this.
You didn't forget
How you
about
doing?
it. Don't
Come in.
play that card. How dare you?
Welcome.
Yeah, how are you doing, man? Are you still a bit sick? Come on.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's been like several days.
I know, you couldn't really hear it in my interview with Julie, but you can kind of hear it now.
Right.
Odd. I've run out of water and stuff to drink, but how are you doing?
You must be tired. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good.
What's new?
What's new? Well, how about a story? So
let's do it.
you were talking about sort of performance, theater, entertainment. So let's get into the theater story, because I have something I've been sitting on for a while. I do tours of Père Lachaise, and one of the key tunes.
The cemetery.
Yes, the cemetery.
Hang on, wait. I went to Montparnasse Cemetery for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
After our live show.
After the live show, because
With
of
John Baxter.
John Baxter, yeah.
I went out there and checked it out. It's good.
You guys have become fast friends now.
Me and John, yeah.
When am I going to be part of that circle?
Yeah, it takes a long time.
Jeez, what do I have to do?
I'll invite you to a tea date with him one time.
You know what? He during the live show, he's a very kind chap, right? And we chatted. He invited me to a party, but he never told me when it was happening.
Oh, wow.
So how do you like that move?
I remember that because I came up to you guys and I heard him inviting you. I said, you know why he didn't invite you?
Because you interrupted the conversation. Yeah,
I
thanks,
interrupted
man.
and said, can I come too?
That's classic
And
Ollie.
then he walked off.
Classic Oliver, man. Interruptions.
Sorry about that. Continue.
Where were we? Theater. So it draws me to this tomb that's in Père Lachaise.
Just kidding. Go on, Fellowship.
I'm trying. Père Lachaise, a tomb of Moliere. There, I finally spat it out. Moliere. Now, he is, of course, one of the great playwrights of French history. You could even describe him as the sort of Shakespeare of French history. And I want to tell you real quick about him, a couple of cool things. By the way, he died this very sort of romanticized artistic death. And I want to explain that. And this is the deal. In the 17th century, he was supposed to be an upholstery guy because that's what his family was, and he was attached to the royal court. But he decided to become something far beneath his social status, just one step above prostitution. He was going to become an actor, believe it or not. And that was a no-no back then. You were just spat on as an actor. But anyway, he goes away for like a dozen years, and he hones his craft as an actor and a director, writer, screenplay guy. screenplays are for movies, but you get the idea.
Yeah, he was pretty clever. He was probably ahead of his time.
Yeah, exactly. So long story short, he comes back and he rocks it, and he impresses Louis XIV. So he has a great career, but how he's going to die is this. He's performing one of his shows. It's called The Imaginary Invalid. And it's a comedy, and it's about a hypochondriac who is pretending he's sick all the time and faking it to get attention. So he is, in his older age, he's up on the stage and he's giving this performance. And the crowd is loving it, and they're laughing. You know, it's this big dramatic sort of comedy environment. And he starts coughing up blood, and they're like, this is hilarious. What they didn't realize is the guy was dying on stage in front of their eyes. He had been suffering from a form of tuberculosis for quite some time. And after every scene, he goes backstage, and the other part of his troupe are like, you got to stop the show. You're dying. You're killing yourself. He's like, no, the show must go on. So he powers through it, again, shaking and convulsing on stage. Everyone thinks it's an act. Gives the last sort of speech and soliloquy of the show, collapses backstage. They rush him home a few hours. He's dead as a doornail. So he really suffered and died for his art.
Wow.
Now, to finish up the second part that I wanted to tell you, because he was an actor, on his deathbed, he had to have a priest come in, and he had to officially renounce his profession as an actor if he wanted a proper burial.
Right.
And there were 3 priests available. 2 of them refused to do it, and the third one showed up too late, and he died.
Wow.
So he got buried in the middle of the night near Les Halles. There's a church called Saint Eustache if you want to visit it.
Saint Eustache.
Saint Eustache. And what happened was they, no ceremony at all happened in the middle of the night. Nobody was invited. They buried him with the unbaptized infants in the cemetery because he wasn't worthy of a proper burial because he was an actor.
So is kind of a loophole to get him, or is that just how it happened? As in a loophole to get him buried in the Père Lachaise?
Well, he ended up in the Père Lachaise. Thanks. That's a very astute question. Thank you, sir.
Cheers.
It was a publicity campaign. Like they wanted people to agree to be buried at Père Lachaise, so the powers that be moved Moliere over there.
Oh, okay.
So there you go. That's your theater-related story.
That was a good theater-related story.
I like it. This idea of a guy who's like, you know what, the show must go on, and if it kills me, I'm going to finish this show.
It kind of reminded me, but not exactly, but I ended up on a weird Wikipedia page the other day. It was people who died from their own inventions or doing things that they invented. Mm-hmm. So Moliere obviously didn't invent acting, but he sort of died doing what he loved. Mm-hmm. And I was on that page because I was reading about the guy who died jumping in a homemade parachute from the Eiffel Tower.
Exactly, and there's video footage.
There's a video footage, but that's for another Corey story.
That's for another time.
Or one day I'll do an Ollie story at the end.
I thought you were going to say one day you're going to make your own parachute and jump off the tower.
No, don't be silly, Corey.
Viral video.
Oh yeah, think of the hits.
Think of the hits.
Do a live.
Yeah, think of the hit as you smash on the ground.
Impact. Well, thanks for that Corey story, Corey.
Thanks, buddy. If anybody wants to take a tour with me of Père Lachaise or any random part of Paris, then you can contact me. A French Fry in Paris. Frye is my name.
And the Père Lachaise is not too far from the spot of the guillotine. Did you see that video I put on Facebook?
Yeah, you did that sort of ghostly video.
I did a live video.
Yeah.
If anyone's not seen that,
check that out.
Go on Facebook. That's pretty cool. Good. People like that.
Yeah, remnants of an actual guillotine.
And don't forget, live show December 13th. Contact me if you want tickets. Thanks, Corey, for coming in.
Thanks, buddy.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Earful Tower with Oliver G.